Good morning, everyone. We'll enjoy the dry weather for now because, unfortunately, looking like a good chunk of the weekend is going to be wet. And we've got a small chance of severe storms to talk about. So let's break down your Friday and Saturday forecast, sponsored by NIPSCO. 8 a.m. this morning. It does look like we're probably going to get in a dry morning commute, but it's going to be close. And I'm not going to rule out if you're driving into Chicago, maybe as early as about 9 a.m., we might see some showers move into the Chicago area, but probably not quite just yet in northwest Indiana. As far as the best chance for this initial round of scattered showers over the region, looking like the wettest period about 10:30, but there's going to be some gaps in the activity. Maybe a weak storm will be around, but mostly showers. And this is going to be a quick moving little round of showers. By 1 o'clock, it's gone. And then the story for the afternoon hours is warm and windy. I think most of us are going to see highs in the mid 80s. And I really got to call it a very windy afternoon because we're going to see gusts getting up to 40 miles per hour, it looks like. And then we've got to talk about the main rain chance. I think that will begin around 6 o'clock or so. What we're going to see is a line of showers and storms popping up ahead of a cold front. So it's going to start to roll in around 6 o'clock. And though we're probably just going to see regular thunderstorms, heavy rain and lightning, they're just enough ingredients where I'm not going to rule out a couple storms overachieving and possibly producing some damaging wind and hail. Now, when is that most likely? Right now, looking about 8:30 in this evening. That's when the peak of the thunderstorm activity is going to be. And again, most likely just regular storms, but certainly very wet for your Friday evening. And again, we'll just keep an eye out for maybe a couple of hail producers and strong wind producers. That said, by 11 o'clock, though there's still going to be rain around, and there may even still be some weak storms, the chance for any strong, severe storms is going to be over with. Our temperatures cooling down, atmosphere stabilizing, so no more severe storms to worry about. So it is during the early evening hours that we're most concerned about some severe storms. I do want to stress, I don't want to worry you too much, the chance is low. Most likely it's just going to be some heavy rain and lightning and awfully wet. But worst case scenario, wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour and quarter-size hail can't be ruled out. We're watching that closely this evening. And I do think the severe threat will go away, but then possibly come back for tomorrow afternoon. Now, again, a chance of rain all night long, and here we are, 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Now, at this point, just showers. Some gaps out there, but obviously a good chance of rain. Looking pretty wet. What we're concerned about, though, is this front not completely clearing us. In fact, it may stall out right over us sometime during the overnight hours, and then it's going to try and start moving again tomorrow. And so we think some new storms are going to fire up. Again, like we're talking about today, the chance is low for severe storms. It's probably just going to be regular thunderstorms, but particularly in the southern part of the region where temperatures, it looks like, are going to be a little bit warmer. That's where the best chance of storms is, and possibly some severe storms. So this is beginning in the afternoon hours. Again, just showers in the morning, but beginning at 1 o'clock, we'll see some storms pop up. The peak of the activity right now looking like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And notice just how wet the afternoon hours are looking like. Now, by 5 o'clock, the storms are gone, so the severe threat gone, but the chance is going to linger through Saturday evening as well for showers. And look at temperatures, 5 o'clock on Saturday. So the front finally clear of us. That's why you're seeing upper 70s to the east, but in the southern part of the region, upper 60s, and we may already be seeing some temperatures in the 50s late afternoon Saturday. The good news is, unless you get one of those stronger storms, there's not going to be much wind around Saturday. There's no wind chill factor. So the severe threat, again, as far as a worst case scenario on Saturday, it's probably not as bad as even this evening. I think worst case scenario, we're talking about wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour, maybe some penny-sized hail. And what we're highlighting here is the southern part of the region. So places like Rensselaer and Kentland have the greatest chance of seeing severe storms. It's a real outside chance for the northern part of the region, but the chance not zero. So the greatest chance of 50 mile per hour wind gusts, penny-sized hail, the far southern part of the region. One thing I'm a little bit more concerned about for tomorrow is, again, we're talking about rain over us for so long. So if we do see storms tomorrow, and it works over ground that's getting really wet, I do think there could be some isolated flooding, not widespread, but could we be talking about a few flooded roads Saturday afternoon into Saturday evening? Not going to rule it out. Of course, a lot going on, so I'm going to be monitoring all of this closely. Look for additional updates today and tomorrow.